very, very welcome to Nalubale Kiira Power Plant.
UGCL's purpose is making electricity safely available for supply at all times from all our power plants. UGCL acknowledges the dangers to human life, to the environment, and to the equipment that is associated with the business of electricity generation.
As UEGCL, we have really benefited a lot from Team Europe. We started working with Team Europe in building capacity for operations and maintenance. You know, there's a lot of uncertainty in climate change, but when I saw in the terms of reference, one of the objectives after rehabilitation is to ensure that Nalubale will become climate resilient. So that is very good news for us.
As a public enterprise, we are guided by the development strategy of the government of Uganda, by the National Development Plan, and the energy policy, because we fall under that sector, and the energy transition plan. So we support government in that, and we are committed to doing that. We have a strategic plan as a company which strives 5 years. It started in the current stretches from 2023 and it will go on up to 2028. And this is purposefully to make electricity safely available at all times to Ugandans.
This moment here represents more than just a site visit, Honourable Minister and dear Team Europe members. Our joint visit here today showcases the close partnership between Uganda and Team Europe to work jointly towards the energy transition in the country. But now we are here at one of the highlights. And the European Union, as you may know, is committed to becoming the first climate-neutral continent by 2050, as outlined in our European Green Deal. And this ambitious plan aims to reduce greenhouse gas emissions and increase the use of renewable energy sources. Supporting hydropower as a renewable energy source that can help reduce reliance on fossil fuels and decrease greenhouse gas emissions, we aim to contribute to Uganda's transition to a low-carbon economy and help achieve our shared climate goals, including the objectives of the Paris Agreement.
Let's rejoice of this partnership. Thank you very much.
A couple of projects maybe that we actually saw this morning. The commuter passenger rail project is at an early stage, but also there we are looking that line would, ideally be prolonged all the way to Jinja. We'd be happy to support you there, and the Port Bell rehabilitation project would also be of interest to us. For all these projects, it is important for the EIB to receive a financing request in due course, and it's also important that Uganda signs up to the Samoa agreement for us to be able to operate in the country.
Briefly, in terms of history, where we are is called Nalubale Power Station. If you look at the history, it's what was called Owen Falls Dam. Now, as of to date, this power station is 70 years old, and its construction commenced in 1948 at a total cost of about £21 million sterling. Now, the commissioning happened between 1954 to about 1968, and by that time, the total installed capacity was about 150 megawatts. However, in the 90s, there was rehabilitation which was done at that time. Two things were being addressed at that time: structural reinforcements, addressing issues of SR, which we shall get into later on, and then also operating the machines from 150 megawatts to 180 megawatts. In terms of performance, as you can see, Nalubale, which is NPS and KPS as abbreviated, I'll be using that a lot. You can see in terms of performance, these power stations produce on average about 67 gigawatt hours per month.
As I said, it is a Team Europe effort, and I'm very proud that AFD, the French Development Agency, is leading this collective Team Europe effort along with our partner UGCL towards the rehabilitation and enhancement of Kiira Nalubale hydropower plant. It has been said it is a backbone of clean energy production in this country. It is a backbone of the stabilization of the network. It is also a global gateway project, which is the effort of the European Union as a whole, as a team, to provide its partner with the key infrastructures they need for the development. And this is also a way for Team Europe as a whole, as a team, to work towards the achieving and supporting the 10th growth strategy of the Uganda government. The details of the financing of the project have been given, so I'm not going to repeat it. 75 million from IFD, 65 million from EIB, 30 million from the European delegation. Very much.
I appreciate the commitment to continue working with us to help us in infrastructure development, but at the back of my mind is that power has to be affordable. Whatever money that you use to build, to generate, it will have an impact on the end user tariff. And we are obliged to make sure that we supply sustainably affordable power.